What up, YouTube? Welcome to the Truther Show, where if we see something, we say something. This is going to be the first of a weekly show here at truther.org, and it's going to be posted there on truther.org and on our various YouTube channels. I'm your host, David Chase Taylor of truther.org, and I'm reporting to you live from Zurich, Switzerland, where I've applied for asylum since the release of my book, The Nuclear Bible. You can go to nuclearbible.com and download it for free today. This is a show that's dedicated to stopping false flag terrorism and to make sure that 2011 is a false flag free year. Just consider us a new breed of proactive peace activists, and we're determined to make sure that 9/11 never strikes America again. So we know that Obama needs a major false flag to stay in office, and we're here to make sure that that doesn't happen. So every week we're going to be going over the news, the events, the drills, the war games, the exercises, and anything related to false flag terrorism. So today's warning is about the New Year's Eve celebration in Times Square. So just before I start, this is not all the evidence today. It doesn't mean that an attack is going to happen 100%. But what it is that based on the news and information that we're going to go over today, we believe that it may happen, and it's a possibility, and plans are always subject to change, but it's definitely a possibility. It's blinking red on a number of levels. So let's see. We have a holiday terror warning coming from DHS and FBI, basically stating that terrorists recognize the large gatherings occurring during the holiday season and may provide opportunity for a mass casualty attack. In just December alone, we've had holiday terror attacks in Germany. Somebody was poisoned. In Belgium, there was a major attack. And in Italy, there's been a shooting and a bombing. We have, in 2010, we had a Times Square attack related to Pakistan, where Faisal Shahzad, a Pakistani national, attempted to set off a WMD, weapon of mass destruction, in Times Square. This was on May 1st. There was a report in September of 2011 on the 9/11 anniversary stating a credible threat from Pakistan to New York City specifically. Ray Kelly, the police commissioner, stated that terrorism is a theater and this is the stage, and we have to think about a dirty bomb when you have a radiological material with a mix it with conventional explosives. So that's what they've been basically stating, is that a dirty bomb in New York City is a possibility. We have just this last month, in November, we had the first emergency broadcast of the EAS system, the emergency alert system. And then we had two events, one in New Jersey and one in New York, where FEMA is testing civil emergencies, and they even did a beta test where they sent out a text in New Jersey which caused a mass panic. And basically it stated that, quote, a civil emergency in this area and take shelter now. So they've had two beta tests. New York City has been the location of numerous dirty bomb drills, and specifically two in just 2011. So we don't know if they're gearing up for New Year's Eve, but it may be a possibility. Also, we have a number of dirty bomb plots and patsies related to New York City. So you can go, all this evidence is going to be on truther.org. You can look at all the links and stuff there. And then we have this strange 2011 New Year's Eve movie that came out. I don't know if you saw it, but basically has everybody you can imagine, every top actor, actress: Halle Berry, Jessica Biel, Jon Bon Jovi, Ludacris, De Niro, Zac Efron, Katherine Heigl, Ashton Kutcher, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Hilary Swank, and tons of other people. And basically, in the film, it states that over 1 billion people will watch the ball drop in New York City. And interestingly, Russell Peters is wearing this jacket, and it has what appears to be like a mushroom cloud. I know it's a carrot, but underneath it says Arlington Catering Company. We believe it says Arlington. It's hard to make out. Arlington, Texas was where the Super Bowl was supposed to. The Super Bowl nuke was supposed to go off on February 6, 2011. That's what the Nuclear Bible is about. We don't know. Arlington Catering Company, they moved the nuke from Arlington to New York City. We don't know, but it's just pure speculation at this point. Anyway, then we have the dirty bombs. So Basically, like 3 nukes went missing, according to the UK, from Oman, and these were from 1979. These nukes, so maybe they're going to state that the radiological material was stolen from these nukes. We don't know, but 5 days before the Super Bowl, on February 1st of 2011, Julian Assange and WikiLeaks released a memo stating that Al-Qaeda did in fact have a nuclear weapon, possibly a dirty bomb. So there is a possibility that that bomb, this is the bomb that they're going to say that would be used, and of course Pakistan would be implicated. Then there's been these strange warnings. A backpack with the word bang was found in LA, and a cargo ship with the word bomb was found. It was a cargo ship with a container that said bomb. We don't know if these have any implications, but they're strange nonetheless. We go over also all the lone wolf terrorism warnings from DHS, basically stating that it's going to happen. A lone wolf terrorist will attack, and this makes it easier for the establishment to clean up afterwards. They don't have to worry about one person, one patsy, as opposed to a network like Al-Qaeda. I mean, with 9/11, we all know that was bogus. So, and then this is really important. 2 Pakistani terrorists have just been arrested on December 21st. And one for financing terrorism, and one with a Pakistani, they were both Pakistanis, and one with a terrorism document, whatever that means. And so basically, for those people who don't know, I've been talking about this a lot on my previous videos, but basically Pakistan is a scapegoat of all terrorism that's been done by Western intelligence agencies such as Mossad, CIA, and basically they have been linked to, have committed, have financed, have sheltered the terrorists, have planned, have executed the following terrorist attacks: the World Trade Center bombing of '93, Benazir Bhutto's assassination, the bombing of Philippine Airlines Flight 434, the Bankia terror plot, the U.S. airline plot of '95, U.S. embassy bombings of '98, USS Cole bombing, the Millennium terror plot, the 9/11 attacks, Indian Parliament attack, the shoe bombing of Flight 63, beheading of Daniel Pearl, U.S. Bank Tower plot, the Bali terror attacks, Madrid terror attacks, London terror attacks, Delhi terror attacks, Ontario terror plot, the Mumbai train bombings, the assassination of Benazir Bhutto, the Mumbai terror attacks, the Indian embassy bombing, the Sri Lanka cricket team attack, the CIA attack at Camp Chapman, the Times Square bombing of 2010, the World Cup bombing of 2010, Osama bin Laden was killed allegedly in Pakistan, and then there's been a couple huge bombings in Afghanistan at a military base, and in Kabul, and then the U.S. Embassy and NATO headquarters were just attacked. These have all been linked to Pakistan, so we know that if another terror event happens, it's going to be blamed on Pakistan. And then also nuclear terror. If it's this nuclear, Pakistan is on record as the greatest nuclear proliferator ever. They've allegedly proliferated nuclear equipment technology to Egypt, Iran, Iraq, Kazakhstan, Kenya, Libya, Mali, Morocco, Nigeria, North Korea, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, Sudan, Syria, Tunisia, and the UAE. So if something happens, they're definitely going to be blamed. And so we have terrorism and nuclear proliferation coming for nuclear terrorism. And we have all the news terror and propaganda coming out regarding Pakistan. As you know, on November 26, 2011, the U.S. and NATO attacked Pakistan, killing 24 people. And since then, Pakistan has retaliated by closing NATO supply lines, closing U.S. drone bases, and stating that they will retaliate if attacked again. And there's also been a Pakistani terrorist arrested in America in September. So that's the 3rd Pakistani arrested recently in the West. And Al-Qaeda in Pakistan has kidnapped an American and is holding him captive. So anyway, all this evidence is at truther.org. You can check it out there. We have all the links and videos. And we just ask that if you find this information credible, we have all the links there and everything. Like I said, we're not saying it's going to happen. This is just a warning. You know, if there's a storm warning, it doesn't mean that the storm that they're predicting is coming in. It just means it's a possibility. So this is a possibility. We have on truther.org, we have the false flag terror for dummies. And this basically, we have the patsies, we have the news, we have the white papers. We got we got basically a lot of different areas that are blinking red, and so we're just saying, hey, be warned, be wary, and if something happens, we're going to have the PDF of all this information available on the site. You can download it. It's going to be up there in a few minutes. But just check it out. And lastly, next week, we're going to, in the Truther episode, we're going to be looking at New Orleans and the BCS championship game and all the news regarding terrorism and all the drills and exercises that have been going on in New Orleans. And check out our other websites, truther.org, of course, nuclearbible.com, and obamacsi.com, which is exposing the future assassination of Barack Obama. So this is David Chase Taylor signing out for the first ever episode of the Truther Show. Thanks for watching, and please forward this, and also forward the information to anybody you feel would need this information to prevent this attack. We're trying to be false flag free 2011 and also starting in 2012. So thanks for your time, and peace.